YAHAWAH. You know, the Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, okay? And to let our people know, which are on this sign, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that they're the true children of Israel, or the Israelites spoken of in the Bible. And that you so-called white people are the Edomites spoken of in the Bible. All right, aka the wicked of the earth, aka the devil of the earth, all right? And the devil that the Bible speaks of. With that, we want to give all praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH.
All right? Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yashala. And blessings and salutation to you Akim out there doing this truth across the four corners of the earth, teaching in sincerity, looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, also known as America. All right? Let's get it.
This is Luke 14, verse 1. And it came to pass, as he went to the house of the chief Pharisees to eat bread on the Sabbath day, that they watched him. And behold, there was a certain man before him which had the dropsy. And Yahawashi answering said unto the lawyers and Pharisees, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath day?
See, when you read to the scriptures, there was always prophesied a man that would come, aka the Messiah, the anointed. The thing is, when he came on the scene, the ones who were actually looking for him didn't see him because they was proud at the end of the day. You know, they had continued following the Jewish customs, so to speak. We're not going to say Jewish customs, because Jewish means pertaining to, all right? We are the Jews, the real Jews. We got the fake Jews over there, so we're not going to use the term Jewish relating to us, all right? So they followed the Israelite customs, we'll say that. All right, so when the Lord came on the scene, all they knew, they had knowledge of Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, you know, our forefathers. So being that the Lord supposedly did prophecy, right? Because they was looking for the Lord to come out of Bethlehem, but he was known of coming out of Nazareth. All right, but he was born where he fit prophecy, okay. But being that they didn't know exactly where he was born, because he had to go duck off because Herod was trying to kill him. So him and his parents, okay, they fled into Egypt, man, until that Herod had died. All right, then he came back years later after the Lord sent the angel, told him it's okay to go back. So being that he grew up in a different place that he was born in, they didn't think that that was him. Outside of that, the spiritual aspect, it wasn't meant for them to know. Okay? Same with today, man. Here it is, we're telling you, the Lord is not a so-called white man. He's dark skinned according to the Bible. The Lord doesn't love everybody. The Lord's not coming to save everybody. We're giving you the truth of the scriptures through YAHAWASHI, but everybody can't get it because it's not meant for everybody to get it, man. Can I get Isaiah 6th chapter? I think it might be the 9th verse. Because at the end of the day, the elect is the elect. They was predestined before the foundation. So before the Lord established earth as a place to inhabit, the elect was already predestined. All right, they was already there, because the Lord ain't got time to be picking and choosing and figuring people out. So he set up people that was going to be saved, and he set up people that was going to be destroyed. He set up a people that he had chosen. He set up a people that he had neglected, so to speak. All right, which is Esau, and the ones he chosen is the Israelites, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what it is. That's the truth of the part of the truth of the Bible, man. All right.
Isaiah 6:9. And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Yeah, people hear us. He rolled his window down. They're riding by. People come up and talk to us. All right. They hear us, but they don't understand. Right? Do they understand what we're saying? Okay? They might hear the term Jesus, the term God, term Bible, all right, term salvation, term judgment, second coming, but do they actually understand the message that we're bringing? And if they understand it, they need to find out if they're a part of it, man. All right? To see ye indeed, but perceive not. They see us. The guy just gave us thumbs up. You got people putting the volume down, people looking, pointing, and even laughing. That happens. It's part of the game, man. All right? But at the end of the day, if it's not meant for you to receive salvation, it's not going to come unto you, man. Because the elect was predestined. You can't, hey, 444 on a license plate, man, mercy. Hey, that's beautiful because that's what it is. That's what makes the elect is that mercy, aka that grace, man. That grace, that which is a gift given from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, man. All right, that grace to not be dumbfounded in this society in these times. This is the high time to wake out of sleep, and if the Lord got you into this knowledge, get into this knowledge. Don't treat this like this is an academic benefit, all right? Because this ain't this truth. Now, hear what I'm saying when I'm saying this. This truth can't get you no job in this society. This truth can't get you riches in this society, man. This truth is meant for you to get salvation. This truth is meant for you to grow and increase and become a man of the Lord so that you're able to judge the nations, man. That you're able to be an able man. The Lord just don't want anybody. That's why you have tryouts. That's why you have tests, okay, to see who's qualified. The Lord wants quality. He doesn't want quantity. He don't care how many people he created upon the earth. All right? Only 144,000 and 1/3 of the Israelites are going to be saved. Okay? So if you have a pie and you cut it into 3 parts and you're satisfied with that one piece, man. But people nowadays, they thinking you got to eat half of it or the whole thing in order to be satisfied. The Lord ain't greedy. The Lord won't, it's like, I don't really want to get all into the nutrients and things of that nature, but you have certain foods that fill you up fast, and you got certain foods that fill you up slow, like coffee. All right, coffee is a hunger suppressant. If you're hungry, you drink coffee, it will not have you as hungry. All right, protein as well. It'll have you not as hungry if you eat protein. You got certain carbs. Certain carbs, they burn easy. Certain carbs, they burn slow. All certain foods burn easy. I would say digest easy and digest slow, man. That's why when they be seeing skinny people, they say, man, you need to get some potatoes, you know what I'm saying, some rice. You need something that sticks, some pasta, because those are carbs that burn slow, basically, man. All right? The Lord, he got his perfect, complete, balanced diet. All right?
Hey, through the spirit, hey, I was reading some of the things that you was talking about before we came out here. And,
well, that's slacky, but that's crazy because the whole time on my way down here, I'm like, I feel like speaking today. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna speak about. And I said, I'm gonna go over this. Nah, I should go over that. Well, I read some of this earlier this week. I'm going. I said, man, shut the fuck up. Like, just go out there. Whatever comes on the spirit is gonna come. Like, we far from Luke the 14th chapter right now. You know, but Lord willing, it comes back to it.
I want to. You mentioned about being predestinated. You know, this and you mentioned as far as how the Lord picks certain men that are able to, you know, to fulfill what the Lord wants to be done. All right, and this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 1, verse 9. It says, having made known unto us the mystery of His will, according to His good pleasure, which He hath proposed in Himself. Right, and the definition of that word mystery, all right, is Strong's G3466, which is mysterion. It says hidden things, secret, mystery. Secrets which govern Yahawah dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from the ungodly and wicked men.
That's straight to the point, man. That's straight to it. Because why do they need to receive that? So they can continue. What did he tell Ezra? He said, go and find ones who are like thee. He told Ezra, don't stress over the people that ain't gonna get it, because you're gonna waste waste your time. You got that?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because as the scriptures say, as his ways are plain unto the godly, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Which means, like what the brother said, if you if the Most High is dealing with you, then you're gonna understand the truth. You know, as the Apostle Gabar came out, Lord willing, that he sups with us, man. You know, that's heavy, man. 'Cause the Lord ain't supping with you. There's no way that you're gonna be able to do His will, man.
Hey, because everybody is gonna get that chance to receive salvation, even other nations. But their cogitation can't be changed. Malice is inbred in them as well as our people, man. The 2/3. They just can't get it, man. So when the Lord does not, all right, when the Lord knocks, what if you ain't cooking the right things or got the proper foods, He's not gonna sup with you, man. What is that, pork, nigga? You cooking chitlins, nigga? You invited me over and you cooking chitlins? Like, hey, he said, what he said to Amos about removing me, like noise and songs and like smell, like feast days, man. We don't need to be praying to the Lord, oh Lord, bless this Thanksgiving for your #1 enemy, aka our #1 enemy, for slaughtering the Native Americans, which are your people. He said, you touch the apple of his eye, you gotta die, basically. The Lord is gonna bust Esau's ass, man, based off all the atrocities that he's been bringing upon the earth. All right, I was dwelling on that earlier, man. Like Esau does what he wants, and he really has no conscience in being judged for it. Have no conscience in being judged for it, man. But that proves the scriptures to be real, because it says they're blinded by their wickedness. All right, if you get away with so much stuff, why wouldn't you continue with it? Yeah, you know because a wise man will stop before he get caught, man. All right, but Esau's greedy. He don't even leave any grape for the gathering. He takes everything. All right, and eventually he will destroy the whole earth. He will replenish the whole earth of its natural resources, and everything will be artificial. You will have artificial oil, you already got artificial trees, flowers, food, water, and everything, man. Like, I don't even know, am I real? Like, no. You know, but that's what, hey, and he also makes artificial people based off of his system. All right, he directs certain, just like I was watching a show today, and it's a pretty good show. It's on Netflix called Daybreak. And in the show, it's basically like a nuke went off in a town, and it didn't turn the parents into zombies, but something like zombies or whatever. You know, but of course, one of the main characters so far, I'm only like 3 episodes in, is a black guy, and he's gay. He's gay, and we know that that's Esau MO. But in order to make it in this society as a you late for church, motherfucker? But they should have been benefited too. But at the end of the day, if you want to make it in this place as an Israelite, you gotta sell out. Alright? You gotta sell out. And it's always, of course it's against the scriptures, but it's something to embarrass you in a sense. But hey, those things are becoming normal.
Man, what up, man?
Damn, boy, you strong as hell, man.
I ain't know who that was.
How you doing, though?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up, man. All right, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 47, verse 10. I ain't know who the fuck that was.
I didn't know it was either.
Man.
That's little butterball ass.
He said little butterball.
Isaiah 47 and 10. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me.
Now I said none seeth me, so why wouldn't you continue? Just like we brought out last week about their going to their prognosticators and all of their imaginations and their craftiness and those things. You know, like they trust in these things because they've been bamboozling people for so long. That's why it says in Isaiah the 47th chapter that the Lord was going to reveal their secret parts. And he's doing that, all right? Like they can't pull them same stunts that they used to pull back in the day. Because everybody is onto the internet. And you have alternative media. That is a huge monkey wrench in their system. Is the fact that RT shows real news, BBC shows real news, Al Jazeera shows real news, man. Press TV shows real news. So if they try to keep us boxed into the United States, we just go look at the other media who's giving out the real news, man. All right, and then they get exposed, and then they want to shut down channels. Like if this truth is so whack, if we so whacked out our minds, why you gotta use every excuse to get us off of the internet, man? I'm not worried about the KKK members, but they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are being racist, which is basically saying my people are better than your people. All right, this is their society. They're supposed. I'm not sitting here calling we got another KKK. Do your thing, my nigga. Go ahead, do your thing. You know, but society didn't have a problem with protesting. I ain't gonna say protesting. I'm gonna put professional racism. I'm gonna put it like that. Until we came about through YAHAWASHI, now it's a problem to stand up for your nation, to stand up for your religious rights. All right. Now all of a sudden we need to change the Constitution pretty much. All right. We need to get rid. Yeah, you can have freedom of speech, but this and this and this and this. All right. And trying to just change everything, and it's all according to this truth. Now that goes back to Luke the 14th chapter, man. Because the scribes and Pharisees was questioning the Lord because of what it say in Mark the 1st chapter. Man, like he don't speak as the scribes and Pharisees. He speak with boldness. He speak with one that has authority, man. And Esau don't like that. Esau don't like the fact that we not out here having a rap battle right now. That we not out here break dancing on cardboard. All right? That we not out here with our pants sagging, you know what I'm saying, and guns on our hip, or smoking green, you know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They hate the fact that 144, man. They hate the fact that we're professing ourselves to be above them. They hate the fact that prophecy is coming to pass. All right? That's what they hate, because we speak as one with authority, which we do have through YAHAWASHI, man. All right? Because as they said in Acts, this is not of us. This is of the Most High, man. All right? This is of the Most High. And I think earlier, I'm not going to say earlier, I just realized that, but sometimes you have an epiphany. And it's like, yo, like this is real right now. Like we are actually living out biblical prophecy. It said in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, them shall ye be called the sons of the living power. All right? Which is here in America. We was in she don't gotta be nowhere. But she in Esau kingdom. Esau told her she better get where she thinks she needs to be, man. Esau told her, don't be patient. Unless I call you about a job interview, then your ass better be patient. You know?
Hey, as you were saying, how Esau, if this truth don't bother, if it's not, like you said, if it was rain or whatever, what happened to that saying that they say, if it don't apply, let it fly?
Exactly.
But the reason why they make a move on it is because, like the brother was saying, it applies to them. It's just cutting them, it's exposing them. So they're trying to get rid of all the evidence of this truth coming out. Yeah. Which according to the scriptures,
that's a good word to use, evidence.
Which according to the scriptures, you can't get rid of the truth, man. You know, the Most High said what? Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not, man. Which means that just put it in your pocket. You know, so which proves that this truth is what it is, man. This is the most powerful word on earth, man.
They said none shall want her mate. You know? None shall want her mate. Wisdom is the only woman I can kiss and tell about, you know?
This is Isaiah 47. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, Isaiah 47 and 10, thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth thee. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else besides you.
Yeah, because it's gonna, at the end of the day, it's gonna come from them doing all that injustice, or killing Jake, shooting Jake down in the street, the cop, to locking us up, man. All right, and that's what they're gearing more towards, is being justified and locking us up, or even practically putting us to death, man. All right, but that's all part of the scriptures. That's all part of that's all part of the plan, basically. You know, it's not like all of us are going to die. All right, some actually want to be around and be here when the salvation comes, man. But the dead and Hamashiach should rise first, so that right there alone should have your mindset on, so what if I die? As long as I die for YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, I'll die for the right cause, man. All right, fuck Esau, you know what I'm saying? Like, these scriptures are called the comforter for a reason, all right? It's not like you shake a fucking, what's the thing, them 8 balls, you ask a question and then some shit come, no, man. All right? This is all fueled by the Spirit, all right? It's all moved by the Spirit. It said that in Genesis, the 1st chapter. The Spirit moved upon the waters, like, you know, it was actually action going on. All of this is according to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, man.
1 John chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment. Verse 16. 1 John 4 and 16. And we have known and believed the love that Yahawah have to us, the Most High is love.
We have known and believed. It's not a coincidence why we're trying to endure, man. Because this goes back to our past lives, man. All right? I'm pretty sure I feel just as much as all the rest of the like, I gotta I already made it in a sense, you know? I made it. You know what I'm saying? But the fear of not making it keeps us going. Because the scriptures say, give diligence to make your calling of the election sure. All right? It said that it was impossible to deceive the very elect. Endure unto the end. All these scriptures is written for you to keep moving. Don't turn your back from the cloud. All right? Cursed be he that keepeth the sword back from blood, man. All right? If they would not have that, I reign over them, bring them hither and slay them, man. All of them scriptures keep us going and keep us moving, as well as the Spirit of God.
This is verse 18. It says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear.
Yeah, perfect love casts out fear, man, which is keeping the commandments. You keep the commandments, you good. What is there to fear? Because if you do what the Lord tell you to do, you don't have to fear about him busting your head. All right, so it should cast out the fear of doubt. All right, the fear of being faithless. I mean, the fear of being faithless. Like, you will have faith because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, man.
And the reason why I really want to bring that out, and I'm taking up what the brother said, it's on point, but it says perfect love casts out fear. You know, as the brother said, keeping the commandments. So if you've been doing what you're supposed to do the entire time, when the Most High comes to visit the earth, you shouldn't be scared. You may, like the brother said, you may die, you may not. But you're not. That's not supposed to be a fearful thing. I might die. You did what you're supposed to do.
You should be looking forward to it.
You know, it's
praying for it.
Man, that should be. You should give glory to YAHAWAH for that, man. That you stayed in the faith and that you did what you're supposed to do. Hey, and as the scriptures say, some may have to be martyrs for YAHAWAH, man. That's part of it. You know, some of us may die in this thing, man. Some of us may die in that in the time of Jacob's trouble. But it's all for the sake of YAHAWAH, where you're doing it the right way. As it says, is that Peter? I believe 1 Peter or 2 Peter. It says, suffer for righteousness' sake rather than evil, man. You know, and that's in this time now, of course. But in that time where YAHAWAH visits the earth, there are going to be a lot of people that die for doing the wrong shit, man. Consistent, diligently doing the wrong things, man. And then you're going to have some that may die when they were doing the right things, man. And that's just part of the Most High's balance, man. And And none of us, it says none of us are gonna go without being judged, because we all done things that are worthy of us being put to death, man.
Right.
So it's not like we're, the Most High woke us up. We ain't gotta worry about, no, we still gotta be judged, man.
Period. Yeah, because if there was only one perfect man upon the earth, then that means all the disciples, all the apostles, and all the rest of them, they had done something. All right, but the Lord did what? He showed mercy upon them. He gave them that gift of grace, man. Hey, because man, a brother was going over it the other day about Ezekiel. Okay, I believe in chapter 30. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but when it speaks about your righteousness, you can do all the right that you want to do, but when they get down to the wire and you turn back from that righteousness, all that's remembered is that wickedness, that one wicked thing that you did, man. All right, that's what makes this beautiful. We don't walk around with a life bar above our head. You know what I'm saying? Like when you playing Tekken or Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I'm saying?
It reminded me when they had the 3 stripes when they were dying.
Oh yeah. Yup. That we ain't walking around like you don't know when your last day is. All right. The Lord can have in His mind that you're gonna make it. You're gonna actually be lifted up into the man, dog. I just had like an epiphany of that happening. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful fucking sight, man. All right. To be on this goddamn bullshit ass concrete and just get lifted up into the skies and receive salvation, man. Missiles is gonna be dropping at that time, man. Chaos is gonna be out. Ain't gonna be no stoplights. Fuck a stoplight in those days. Alright? Ain't gonna be no cameras. Probably won't be no damn power. Could be an EMP that just hit you. Okay? Like, dog, like you have to fathom this. Ain't gonna be no fucking airplanes and shit, man. Unless the war ones. Alright? Fucking jets. It's gonna be war. Alright?
Yeah, it's crazy. I was thinking about that with the spirit just sitting out just looking like, man, this is about to be, it's about to go down at that point, man.
And that's something to look forward to. Because all on my spirit today, I've been thinking, who can but prophesy, man? Who can but prophesy? After you hear things like this, who can but prophesy? Alright? That's why, what he was like, man, hey, drop y'all nets, I'll make y'all fish in a minute. Let's go. Like, it wasn't no, who are you? What you mean fishers of men? Straight way. How can you fish for, like, you know what I'm saying? Straight way. It wasn't no questions, no wavering, no doubt. It's like, man, let's go. It's gotta be that dude. They heard about that, they had seen that people had seen them, so they followed the scriptures. They followed the signs. They was paying attention to the times, obviously. Alright? They obviously was paying attention to the times and the things that was going on, as well as us. You know what I'm saying? Then the brother also was talking about nowadays, people that come into this truth, they don't have as much leeway as we had. Alright? We've been in this almost a decade, YAHAWASHI outside. So they don't have as much leeway because we're 10 years closer to the end of the end. Alright? We're in the last days, man. Alright? Look at prophecy, just left and right. All of that stuff going on right there over in Syria, we've been waiting for that, man. We've been waiting for that. Like, I was reading this article, all right, and I'm not going to get too deep into it because I want to get my knowledge more up on it, but it was basically talking about Ukraine joining NATO. Now, if Ukraine joins NATO, that's another ally, supposedly, that America has. And I say supposedly because at the end of the day, you know, these other nations are going to, you know, predominantly these other nations are going to turn on America. But where's Ukraine located? Right by Russia. Russia and America had an agreement not to come any closer to their borders, man. Because they already got Poland, I believe they got Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks as if you're surrounding my crib. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're taking it as a threat.
I see, okay, I'm cool with you over there. I'm cool with you over there, but yo, why is you posting up other shit behind me? Like, me and you sat down. We had white tea. You had green. You preferred green tea, but I wanted the white tea. And we talked about this, that you wouldn't do that. So why are you doing this after you just went into Syria and locked down their oil? What's going on? Like, but there has to be something that's going to pull Russia back into them old ways completely. You know, ready them war days, the Cold War. That's another thing. We need to be looking into that too as well, man.
That could be it.
Because the apostles on the highways then, they thought it was about to go down then, man. But the Lord was like, nah, I ain't got everybody sealed. You know? It ain't always, you know, that's like 20 plus years ago, if I'm not mistaken. All right? But where are our apostles at? They're still here, man. All right? Where you going? Where else you got to go? What's more important? Hey, that's why we about to go in this group.
Hey, that's why I said it's like I'm getting to know. Hey, just how you said it, the apostles are still here. And you see, they're going harder than most of us. As far as putting out these prophecies and putting out edifying videos, they're going harder than most of the youngins, man.
They are going harder than ain't no catching up to them. You're not going to catch up to them.
Hey, but you know the scripture that came to them.
Because Paul was going hard, but when he needed to settle a matter, he had to go up the ranks, man. You know? The Lord set up all of this according to how he wanted it done, man. Alright, shit, I'm not going to even try. I can't put out as many, I'll sit here and say that I can't put out as many informative, edifying videos as they do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was one day, because Apostle Ricard, he didn't really used to put out as many videos, but when he put them out, they was efficient. You know what I'm saying? And then, one day he put up like 3 videos. I was like, oh, he locked in, you know? But that's the spirit, man. That's why you don't want to fight against the spirit, man. You don't want to fight against the spirit. Whatever is on you have your standard, you know, your 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? You know to read, you know to watch videos, you know to study, you know to learn something new every day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But you can't keep up with the apostles because they ain't go-go, man. You know, the Lord got them in overdrive right now. Okay? Alright? You might get in overdrive and blow your engine. You know, because it's too fast. You don't know how to shift the gears properly. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know how to shift gears. Like, you're trying to keep up with them in a race when you don't know how to shift gears. What are you doing here? You just stick to that automatic. They let them drive the stick, man. All right? They can do that. The Lord gave them the spirit to shift them gears like that, you know? And it's not a diss to any brother. It's just like really thinking about it. It's like, it's really follow the spirit, you know?